Hey, everybody. Welcome to Reading the Bible to Cats. We have Henry here, and Guster's off to the side, but Henry's being cute. Henry, are you being cute? Share my kitty voice. I tried making this video a little bit ago, and I hadn't even pressed, I was like rambling on, and I hadn't even pressed the record button. It was ridiculous. Oh, but I just wanted to say that I thank you for your prayers because I feel them, and that I'm really grateful because I really think I live off prayer. Um, yeah, so thank you. And also wanted to share that I've been enjoying getting to know you all, and yeah, it's really neat to get to know you. So yep, thank you for sharing who you are and getting to know you. Let's pounce on First Samuel, or I guess in the Hebrew it would be Shemuel. Am I right? Robin, you probably know. um, let's read First Samuel chapter 3. And I have my archaeological study Bible on hand, so I'll read from that. The boy Samuel ministered before the Lord under Eli. In those days, the word of the Lord was rare. There were not many visions. One night, Eli, whose eyes were becoming so weak that he could barely see, was lying down in his usual place. The lamp of God had not yet gone out, and Samuel was lying down in the temple of the Lord, where the ark of God was. Then the Lord called Samuel. Samuel answered, "Here I am." And he ran to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me." But Eli said, "I did not call. Go back and lie down." So he went and lay down. Again the Lord called, "Samuel." And Samuel got up and went to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me." "My son," Eli said, "I did not call. Go back and lie down." Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord. The word of the Lord had not yet been revealed to him. The Lord called Samuel a third time, and Samuel got up and went to Eli and said, "Here I am. You called me." Then Eli realized that the Lord was calling the boy. So Eli told Samuel, "Go and lie down, and if he calls you, say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" So Samuel went and lay down in his place. The Lord came and stood there, calling as at the other times, "Samuel, Samuel." Then Samuel said, "Speak, for your servant is listening." And the Lord said to Samuel, "See, I'm about to do something in Israel that will make the ears of everyone who hears of it tingle. At that time, I will carry out against Eli everything I spoke against his family from beginning to end, for I told him that I would judge his family forever because of the sin he knew about. His sons made themselves contemptible, and he failed to restrain them." Oops, everybody, there's an interruption here between the kitties. Hold on a sec. Sorry, hold on. My Bible's falling down. That is not the Bible speaking, it is me. Oops, sorry. I hope nothing goes wrong with this video now. Hold on one sec. Okay, well, I'll just hold it there, and then I'm going to continue reading and hope that the Bible doesn't fall down. Where was I? Oh, okay. Let's just start at 11, verse 11. And the Lord said to Samuel, "See, I am about to do something in Israel that will make the ears of everyone who hears of it tingle. At that time, I will carry out against Eli everything I spoke against his family from beginning to end. For I told him that I would judge his family forever because of the sin he knew about. His sons made themselves contemptible, and he failed to restrain them. Therefore, I swore to the house of Eli, the guilt of Eli's house will never be atoned for by sacrifice or offering." Samuel lay down until morning and then opened the doors of the house of the Lord. He was afraid to tell Eli the vision, but Eli called him and said, "Samuel, my son." Samuel answered, "Here I am." "What was it he said to you?" Eli asked. "Do you not hide it from me? May God deal with you, be it ever so severely, if you hide from me anything he told you." So Samuel told him everything, hiding nothing from him. Then Eli said, "He is the Lord. Let him do what is good in his eyes." The Lord was with Samuel as he grew up, and he let none of his words fall to the ground. And all Israel from Dan to Beersheba recognized that Samuel was attested as a prophet of the Lord. The Lord continued to appear at Shiloh, and there he revealed himself to Samuel through his word. And Samuel's word came to all Israel. Okay, everybody, that's the end of 1 Samuel chapter 3. And yeah, it's interesting how the Lord was calling Samuel. And then, and Samuel didn't know him. He hadn't received a word or vision or anything like that. But then Eli just kind of accepted what was going to befall him. What did he say? The guilt of Eli's house will never be atoned for by sacrifice or offering. Oh, that's heavy. I was thinking as I read that, I was like, my mother, I always say this, but my mother was Jewish. And I'm like, I'm thinking, I hope I hope I'm not of the house of Eli. But somehow I don't think so, because I think the sons died early. I don't know if they had kids. Anyway, random thoughts. Yeah, wouldn't that be interesting to hear the Lord calling your name? That would be really wild. I don't know if anybody has ever. I mean, maybe somebody out there has heard that. I remember one time I was on vacation in Florida, and with my friend and friends, but we were sharing a room, and anyway, I was asleep, and I I woke up to the sound of my name. It was like a really sharp Sarah, really like strong, ex, like an exclamation, you know, Sarah, just calling my name really strongly. And I bolted up from my bed, and I knew it wasn't my friend in the next bed. She was sound asleep, and it was a male voice. Um, and I knew it wasn't anybody, in the other rooms, because I mean, they were sound asleep. So it was weird. I don't know what that was. To this day, I don't know. But it could have just been a dream, I guess, or I thought maybe it was an angel warning me of something. I don't know what it was. Who knows? It could have been just something in my mind, I guess. It sounded like it was outside of me, but anyway, that's the only time that's ever happened. But I'm not saying it was the Lord, because I don't know what it was. But that's just all random information that is either neither here nor there. But what else about this passage? Yeah. I wonder about this Samuel's life as a child, what it was like for him to be away from his mother and with Eli, and I don't know. It's interesting. Well, I'm going to be making probably 4 more videos tonight, so I guess we'll end this one, and I'll just say a prayer. Look how cute the kitties are. It's so cute. They love each other. Look, they're a little like heart shape or a little spiral. Why the lighting isn't that great? Because their colors are so much richer and prettier. Let me see if I can change that. Like, their color is warmer than it's appearing. Oh well, let's say a prayer. Lord, thank you for your word, and thank you for grace. Thank you that we're in the age of grace, that, this side of the cross, there's so much grace and forgiveness, and you're so accessible through Yeshua, through Messiah, through Jesus. And Lord, sometimes I don't know how to pray. Like, I don't know how to pray, but teach us to pray, Lord. I pray for everybody who's watching or listening, and pray that, if we don't hear, I'm going to cough. Excuse me, everybody. I still have that thing. I'm all better, but it's just, maybe it's allergies at this point. Anyway, back to the prayer. Lord, we may not hear you call our name this side of eternity, or, we may not be prophets like Samuel, but I do ask that we would, as we read your word and pray and seek your face, that we would hear your word, we would hear your message to us, and we would hear your heart and your love for us. And I pray that with all my heart, because I have insecure attachment and need to feel secure in my relationship with you. Lord, I pray just that you bless everybody, that you answer the prayers that are mentioned in all the comments, Lord. And thank you that everyone prays for one another in this little community. I pray you bless each person, and bless my YouTube friends, bless my everybody who's listening or watching. Give them comfort and something beautiful of your spirit. I pray also, Lord, for my country, just for, I don't know how to pray, but I just want to pray for healing, and just for peace, and just for your grace and mercy and protection. And I pray always for the peace of Jerusalem, for the protection of Israel, for the remaining hostages to be set free. I haven't watched the news. I don't know what's going on right now. Pray for the hostages who have been set free, for healing of the trauma, and for, the people who've lost loved ones, that you would comfort them supernaturally. Pray for all the pets in all these countries, that are war torn and hurting, and all these places where there are natural disasters. Comfort the people, comfort the animals. They're your creatures, and you tell us that they are yours. Everything. Even insects are yours. You mentioned in a psalm I read once. So we know that you designed them, created them, you love them. And pray that for anybody out there who has difficulty feeling love or loved or feeling your love, I include myself in that. Pray that you would help me to feel your love and not feel so insecure all the time about that. And just lift up all of this in Yeshua HaMashiach's name, in Jesus' name. Amen, everybody. Okay. I might take a little break and do some packing and then come back and make more videos maybe. All right. Bye.